everyone, this is Kerjims channel. Now we are to the next episode of Similarity Champions and Comparisons, presented by Wild Rift League of Legend versus the Mobile Legend Bang. But before that, please like and subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell running up so you'll be notified for the next episode video.
Hey guys, what's up? So we're here to do some basic skill introduction for the champions in League of Legends. Just to give some idea for those that are new in the world of Runeterra. Well, I did say basic introduction, but this one is gonna be a bit long. Anyway, today we're here for Malphite. Malphite is a fighter tank that can either go top lane or jungle. Although he clears the jungle monsters a bit slower, he still passes as a jungler. Malphite's ultimate is one of the best initiating skills in the game. That ultimate can be a game changer in critical late game clashes. He's a champion that can tank for the whole team while also dealing a considerable amount of damage to his target. Also in the lower elo where the team composition is often messed up and a lot of guys refuses to adjust, you can use Malphite as both a tank and a jungler for the team. Anyway, first is his passive skill, Granite Shield. It gives you a shield that's based on the 10% of your maximum HP. So the more HP you have, the more shield this skill provides. Remember, the shield shows up 10 seconds after not taking any damage. Also a simple but effective tip guys. Whenever you're gonna exchange hits with your lane opponent, be sure that you have this shield. Time your exchanges when you have this shield available since that shield really helps a lot in your survivability. Next is your first skill, Seismic Shard. This is gonna be your poking skill. It has a pretty good range and can really hurt those squishy heroes in the late game. Once you hit a target, it will slow them down and at the same time, give you a movement speed bonus. So you're basically stealing their movement speed. Next is your second skill, Thunderclap. The passive provides you additional armor based on the 10% armor that you have. That percentage increases as you level up. In the PC version, it's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30%. But in Wild Rift, based on the test I did, it definitely goes all the way to 35%. Also in Wild Rift, there are only 4 skill levels. So leveling up and getting items that has armor stats in it will increase the value you get from this passive skill. As an active skill, once you use it, your next basic attack will provide additional physical damage for the next 6 seconds, as well as increasing its area of effect. That means if your target has allies behind him, they will get damaged as well. This damage though is a combination of the actual skill damage, magic stat, and armor stat. That's why we've mentioned before that having more armor also increases your damage. Here is a comparison of damage with a plus 20 armor difference. Now about the auto reset for his second skill. Rather than going like this where you activate his second skill and then doing basic attacks, it's actually better to do it like this. Basically, you press your second skill instantly right after your auto attack hits. This lets you generate more damage in a shorter time span. Auto attack enhancing abilities like this one are often used this way in order to get more damage, as opposed to using it then auto-attack. You're basically cancelling the animation of your basic attack in order to deal damage faster, which you can actually do on your other skills. Just remember though that some skills doesn't have an auto reset. And also don't do it too fast since you might completely cancel your auto attack like this one. We're gonna talk more about auto attack resets in a separate video. But basically that's how you'd want to use Malphite's second skill. Anyway, next is his third skill, Ground Slam. You slam the ground and deal damage around you, as well as slowing the attack speed of those you've hit by 30% for 3 seconds. That 30% increases as the skill levels up and goes up to 45%. hitting champions that rely a lot on their auto attacks will have most of their damage neutralized by this skill. Typically those marksman ADCs. The damage from this skill is based on magic stats and armor stats. Again, more armor, more damage. Next is your ultimate skill, Unstoppable Force. As the name says, you can't be stopped while you're using this ultimate. You charge onto your target, damaging them and knocking them up for 1.5 seconds. The area of effect is quite large. If the opponents are clustered enough together, then you can knock them all up. This ultimate is just awesome, guys. More so if your allies are gonna follow through. It's great at teamfights and even when you're trying to take down those squishy heroes one-on-one. Just remember that its cooldown is a bit long, so don't waste it needlessly. Again, OP ultimate, and together with your other skills, your opponents would often get surprised on how much HP they've lost. Anyway, that's it for this Malphite basic skill introduction. Tell us in the comment section which champion you'd like to see next. Stay safe and thank you for watching.
An ancient nature-loving guardian. Make sure to watch to the end as we have a special surprise for all of our loyal fans. Let's get started. Belerick is one of the many guardians of the ancient ones. Possessing a kind heart, Belerick always held a disdain for violent conflict. However, this does not mean Belerick is one to shy away from a righteous fight. Any challenger must carefully consider whether or not they can withstand Belerick's enormous power before making the decision to attack him or those he protects. As a guardian of the nature, Belerick possesses strong regenerative abilities and can take tons of damage for his allies. Not only that, but Belerick also has the ability to reflect the damage dealt upon him against his attackers. Overall, Belerick is a tank who is perfect for gameplay due to his enormous regenerative abilities and powerful area damage. Let's start off with Belerick's passive skill. Belerick's passive skill gives him a bonus 20% of the HP gained from equipment items. More importantly, every time he takes 200 points of damage, Belerick unleashes a counterattack in the direction of the nearest enemy target, dealing a certain percentage of Belerick's total HP in magic damage. Here's a key fact though. If an enemy unit is marked with Nature's Seed, Belerick's passive will first attack those enemies rather than the nearest one. While this may be a passive skill, it is actually Belerick's primary means of DPS. In order to better control his passive attacks, try using Belerick's first skill to mark enemies with Nature's Seed for a guaranteed hit. At the same time, Belerick's second skill also activates this passive, which greatly improves his ability to clear lanes. For his first skill, Belerick unleashes a slew of vines in a target area that deals magic damage to all enemies caught by this devastating attack, severely slowing them in the process. At the same time, a random hero caught by Belerick's vines will be marked with Nature's Seed, which allows Belerick to briefly see the enemy hero's location. Not only is this skill Belerick's primary skill for laning, but Nature's Seed allows Belerick's passive effect, a deadly counterattack, to hit his desired target without fail. As for his second skill, Belerick releases some of his life force to boost his movement speed and increase his next basic attack. The next basic attack deals bonus physical damage that is percentage of the target's lost HP. Conversely, Belerick recovers a percentage of the HP he has lost himself. Additionally, enemies hit by Belerick are briefly immobilized, making this a great skill for crowd control. Possessing such strong regenerative abilities, Belerick is highly capable of holding down a lane, while the immobilization effect is a great support ability that allows his allies to finish off escaping enemies. We highly recommend to use the emblem talent Brave Smite to further strengthen Belerick's already impressive regenerative abilities. Finally, Belerick's ultimate allows him to regenerate HP and create a protected area. When allied heroes within the area take damage, Belerick comes to the rescue and absorbs a certain portion of the damage. Keep in mind, Belerick himself also enjoys a damage reduction while in the protective area. Overall, Belerick's ultimate is very effective in keeping him alive on the battlefield, especially due to this skill's damage reduction and HP regeneration. Now you may be thinking, if Belerick takes the damage of his allies, then how is this ultimate any good? Well, remember, Belerick's passive allows him to unleash a powerful counterattack after losing a certain amount of HP. This counterattack can be activated in quick succession since he's absorbing the damage of allied heroes. So, play around with Belerick's ultimate. We are confident you will find it to be quite amazing. As for equipment items, we highly recommend the following 3 equipment builds. Given that Belerick's skills heavily depend upon his total HP, we strongly urge everyone to try out the 3rd equipment build. Sky Guardian Helmet and Oracle both greatly improve his HP, while Thunder Belt perfectly complements Belerick's skill, Power of Nature, for immense DPS. In terms of emblem sets, we recommend everyone to use the Tank Emblem set. As for emblem talents, we suggest using Vitality, Inspire, and Brave Smite. We can think of no better talent to complement Belerick's skill, Power of Nature, than Brave Smite, which boosts Belerick's regenerative abilities, while the emblem talent Inspire greatly reduces cooldown, which allows Belerick to use his skills more frequently. As for battle spells, we highly recommend everyone use Flicker. As a hero without any blink abilities, Flicker is a great choice for Belerick, whether he's making a clutch kill or escaping a deadly attack. Alone Irithyll is being chased down by Zilong. Belerick rushes to her aid, using his 2nd skill to stop Zilong in his tracks. Irithyll and Belerick launch a savage counterattack. Wow, all the enemy and allied heroes are gathered right here. The enemy's Cloud enters the scene and launches a frenzy attack. Belerick takes a few steps back and immediately launches his ultimate, absorbing damages for his allies. Wow, Belerick is launching a devastating counterattack. Zilong is eliminated. Cloud is eliminated. Who knew Belerick could deal so much damage? Alright, here comes a special surprise. Over the past few years, millions of players around the world have gathered around Mobile Legends, fighting alongside one another for glory on the battlefield. At the same time, many of you have shown us undying support for the big